Transformative Power of Love, Marianne Williamson's perspective. Imagine a world where every single person feels seen, heard, and loved. A world where love is not just a feeling, but a force that transforms our lives and the world around us. This is the transformative power of love, a concept that resonates deeply within the heart of Marianne Williamson, a profound spiritual teacher, an author whose teachings have inspired millions worldwide. Let me tell you this. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt lost, overwhelmed by your circumstances, and unsure about the path ahead? Perhaps you've experienced a deep sense of loneliness or felt disconnected from others. In those moments, how did you feel? Did you find it easy to believe that you could change your reality through love? Marianne Williamson has dedicated her life to exploring and sharing the transformative power of love. Her book, A Return to Love, delves into the essence of love, its ability to heal, and its role in creating a better world. But what if I told you that love isn't just a feeling, but a practice that can transform your life and the world around you? Here's something you should know. Love is a choice, a commitment, and a powerful force that can move mountains and break chains. Consider this example. Imagine a mother who loves her child deeply, even when the child makes mistakes. This love doesn't diminish because of the child's shortcomings. Instead, it strengthens and motivates the child to grow, learn, and become the best version of themselves. This is the transformative power of love. It doesn't judge, condemn, or give up. Instead, it supports, nurtures, and empowers. In a similar vein, let's look at a real-life experience. A young woman named Sarah struggled with anxiety and self-doubt. She felt isolated and disconnected from others. One day, she decided to read A Return to Love. As she read, she found herself identifying with the concepts of unconditional love and forgiveness. Inspired, she started practicing these ideas in her daily life. Over time, she noticed a significant shift in her mindset. Her anxiety began to subside, and she felt more connected to herself and others. She realized that love wasn't just a feeling, but a powerful tool that could transform her life. Marianne Williamson believes that love is the ultimate currency. When we live from a place of love, we attract more love into our lives. This principle is beautifully illustrated in her book. She shares stories of people who have transformed their lives through acts of kindness and generosity. These individuals discovered that when they acted from a place of love, they received love in return. This mutual exchange of love creates a ripple effect, transforming not only their own lives, but also the lives of those around them. Now, let's explore another aspect of love's transformative power. Have you ever considered how love impacts our relationships? Imagine two people who are deeply in love with each other. They support, encourage, and cherish each other unconditionally. Over time, this love fosters a strong bond that helps them navigate life's challenges together. They face difficulties head-on, knowing that they have each other's backs. This kind of love is not just romantic, but extends to all aspects of their relationship. Consider a couple, John and Emily, who have been married for over 20 years. They have faced numerous challenges, including financial struggles, health issues, and family conflicts. Despite these obstacles, they have remained committed to each other. They practice love in their daily interactions, showing appreciation, empathy, and understanding. Their love has created a resilient foundation that allows them to weather life's storms together. When one partner feels down, the other reaches out with a listening ear and a warm hug. This mutual support has strengthened their bond and brought them closer. Marianne Williamson emphasizes that love is a choice we make every day. It requires intentionality and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Let's take a moment to reflect on how we can incorporate love into our daily lives. Maybe it starts with a simple act of kindness towards someone we encounter. Perhaps we choose to listen more attentively to our friends and family. We can consciously work on forgiving ourselves and others, recognizing that holding grudges only hurts us. By choosing love, we create a positive cycle that attracts more love into our lives. Here's a personal anecdote to illustrate this point. A few years ago, I was going through a difficult period in my life. Work was challenging, and personal relationships were strained. I found myself feeling isolated and disconnected from the world around me. One day, I stumbled upon Marianne Williamson's book and decided to give it a try. As I read, I encountered a passage that spoke to me deeply. It reminded me that love is not something I needed to earn or deserve. It was a gift that was always available to me. With this new perspective, I made a conscious decision to practice love in my daily life. I started by sending loving thoughts to people I cared about, even when I didn't feel like it. Slowly but surely, I noticed a change in my mood and outlook. People responded positively to my efforts, and I felt a renewed sense of connection and purpose. As we continue to explore the transformative power of love, let's consider the impact it has on society as a whole. Think about the world today. Amidst political turmoil, economic uncertainty, and social divisions, there seems to be a growing sense of hopelessness. Yet, amidst this chaos, there are countless acts of kindness and compassion that bring light and warmth to the world. These acts, fueled by love, remind us that even in the darkest times, there is still love. Imagine a world where everyone practices love in their daily lives, where conflicts are resolved through understanding and empathy rather than anger and resentment, where communities come together to support each other, fostering a culture of mutual respect and care. This vision may seem idealistic, but it is achievable. By cultivating love within ourselves, we set the stage for a better world. So, how do we cultivate love? It begins with a simple practice: gratitude. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This could be as small as appreciating a good cup of coffee or as big as being thankful for a supportive friend. Gratitude opens our hearts to receive love, making it easier to extend love to others. It also helps us recognize the abundance in our lives, shifting our focus away from scarcity and scarcity-based thinking. Another practice is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and others. It allows us to respond to situations with kindness and compassion rather than reacting impulsively. This practice can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before responding to a difficult email or pausing to notice the beauty in a sunrise. Lastly, let's talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as a one-time event, but it is a continuous process. It involves letting go of grudges and resentments, allowing us to release negative emotions that hold us back. Forgiving ourselves and others can lead to emotional healing and a greater sense of peace. Consider this: when we forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of holding onto pain. This liberation allows us to open our hearts to love again and again. In conclusion, Marianne Williamson's perspective on the transformative power of love is both inspiring and practical. Love is not just a feeling, but a choice we make every day. It requires intentionality and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. By practicing love in our daily lives, we create a ripple effect that transforms not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Remember, love is a currency that attracts more love. When we live from a place of love, we attract more love into our lives. This principle applies to our personal relationships, our communities, and ultimately to the world as a whole. So, let's commit to cultivating love in our hearts and actions. By doing so, we not only enrich our own lives but also contribute to a more compassionate and loving world. As you reflect on this journey of love, remember that transformation begins with small steps. Each act of kindness, each moment of forgiveness, and each act of love we choose to practice today is a step towards a brighter tomorrow. Embrace this journey with courage, openness, and a heart full of love. You never know the impact your actions can have on the world around you. Let's embark on this transformative path together, hand in hand, heart to heart, and soul to soul.